Thank you so much. And thank everyone for being here to support our kids and our educational system. Now, you may know a little bit about my background. I love being a New York State Senator. I love being a New York State Assembly person. But sometimes I say, kind of tongue-in-cheek, I had a real job at one time. I was a teacher. I was an educator for 10 years. I know a little bit about what it takes for kids to get a good education. And I could do a litany of examples of what it is, but to the highest level, we have an obligation to fund it appropriately. Now, those of us you see here are elected officials, we're senators, we're assemblymen, but above and beyond everything, we're representatives. That means we have to reach out to our constituents and basically make New York what they want New York to be. We have a lot of challenges here. I can tell you right now, as ranking member of the Education Committee, representing my conference here, we are not, my conference, and I know my colleagues, many of them on their side of the aisle, are not going to go quietly in the night balancing the 2024 budget on the backs of our kids, their education, or the taxpayers of New York State. Because one thing we realize when we talk to our constituents, they understand if our kids are our future, they understand their education is a huge part of their future. And we have to fund it appropriately. Now, they talk to us, we do some polling. What do you think about education? We want it. We need it. It's important. Concentrate on it. Then we ask them about funding. Fund it. We want to invest in education. But then they say, we want education test scores to go up, graduation rates to increase. You can't make that happen when you're trying to have what I would call a catch-up budget. What do I mean by that? We had a little something called COVID. Our kids sat in the kitchen, many of them, in front of a TV camera on a computer while their educators were miles away on another one. Didn't work. If you look at what happened, there's developmental backstepping. This budget, we were all looking at it. We're going to catch up. We're going to invest in our kids. At least hold Harmless was going to continue. That isn't in this budget right now. But we need the investment that we actually went to court and legally got adjusted to put in place. We're moving backwards in educational development if we pass this budget the way it stands. So we've not only got to catch up, we've got to invest into the future in something that's going to keep people in New York State, help the quality of life in New York State, and nothing is more important than a great education for our future, and that is our kids who are our future. So I thank everyone for being here, our PTA and all the groups that are supporting putting realistic funding in the budget. That's the best investment we can make to keep people in New York State and have a better future. Thank you so much.